Hello everyone, my name is Amma and welcome to another story time. So, this week I'm going to talk about Nitro Athletics, and of course the fucking wallpaper has changed, so the camera, I could have my lamp, but that blinds me, so you can see the orange light in the background. So yeah, sorry for the lighting change, still trying to figure out how to fix that. Maybe I can. Anyway, so Nitro Athletics. It's, if you don't know what it is, it's basically is there something on this that tells me what it is? It's athletics. So if you don't know what athletics is, look it up, because I'm not gonna explain what athletics is. It's basically a mini version of like Commonwealth Games or Olympic Games. A very, very mini version to Olympic Games. So yeah, that's this is just the event program. On this side you can see all the events and all the sponsorships, which I'm not sponsored. So yeah, this is the main front, that's the teams, but this is the main part which I have. So as you can see, Bolt is over there, and there's all one person from each team. So hope you guys can actually hear me. So one person from each team, and so that's just the event program which we got, and it just sits on my desk right here out of view. So yeah, I'll probably have that in view. Maybe there's nothing really to look at. It's the weirdest event program. Look at it. It doesn't fold up properly. It folds up as a hexagon. Yeah, I don't know why they decided to do that. So yeah. Anyway, so yeah, it was really fun to go to. It was something that I've never. Well, I think I've been to the Olympics or Commonwealth. I can't remember, but like that was a really long time ago. So yeah, that was when I was like a baby, so small mini humans. So yeah, that was very, very long time ago, and I don't think I remember any of it. But yeah, so I'm an athlete myself in a way. I mean, I could become an athlete, I just can't be bothered. And it's one of the coolest things about this. So I got to meet a few people. I got to meet Riley Day, who the picture will be up right now. So Riley Day, she was just walking. This is like after the event, so I'm just going to tell you who I met and stuff, and then I'll talk about the rest of the event. So yeah, so I met her. She was just walking back through the crowd, through the stand, which was a bit weird, not on the track, when nobody else was on the track. So yeah. And yeah, so she was just taking autographs and stuff like that, and I was like, hey, hi, picture please. And yeah, so that, yeah, you just saw the pictures. So that was Riley Day. She's Australian, and I think she's 16 years old. She is, I think, as fast as me. Which is such a fun thing to say, because like I always say to my friends that I'm really fast, because I am. And so with umpiring, which the next story time will probably be about girls football, because that's what I did today. I was going to do it today, but I mean, I think in the last story time I said next one will be Nitro Athletics. So yeah, so I'm really fast, and for fuck's sake, god damn. So yeah, I'm really fast, and so that's why I'm a boundary umpire, because I can sprint across the whole entire field, so in a very short time, and I'm normally as fast as all the other football players. So when it came to this, these guys are meant to be a lot better than me, which of course the guys were. The girls weren't necessarily. So like the 60-meter sprint, I know my time. I can't remember it. I can't remember their times. Yeah, I really can't. But I had the same. I think it was like a millisecond. Is it like a millisecond or something? Below yeah, below I think the second person on the leaderboard, and so that was the girls' 60-meter run, while so with the men's I would have been slaughtered. But yeah, I'm just a natural sprinter, but I've been training as a long distance runner, and yeah, so if I trained as a sprinter I would be really fast. But yeah, she's 16 while I'm 20, and she's that fast already, so that's really good. And I've never trained, so I would know if I'm that fast or not. But yeah, so I also met, I'm trying to remember the names because I haven't really talked about it. Let's see, Australia, it was Morgan Mitchell. Was it? I think it was. Pictures up. Morgan Mitchell, that's... yeah, so I met her. She was just taking pictures and with people and what you'd normally do, and I was like, and my dad was like, hey, go and take a picture with her. I'm like, I don't know who she is though. And he's like, just go and take a picture with her, and I'll tell you who she is and everything, and blah 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 blah. So I did. It was nice. It was really weird as well because like this pack of people, she's over a fence, so she technically, like, you need to both like lean into a picture. That's why my mum said my mouth looked crooked, because I was leaning in a strange way. Because I was surrounded by kids, which was really weird, because like when you're doing this type of thing and like you kind of feel like you should let the kids go first, but like it was kind of a queue in a way, but not really. So we were just like, I was just letting all the kids in front of me go, and then when me and Riley Day were, not Riley, fucking Mitchell were that close, I was like, well, I guess there's nobody else nearby, I'll just say hi. Well done, take a picture with you. Yeah, so that was cool. With the Bolt All-Stars, who was it? For God's sake, why can't I remember these names? At least they're here. I don't even think I'm actually... Oh, it was Powell. I can't... That was an easy name to remember. Shut up. So... Yeah, I was gonna get a picture with him. I technically did. But someone else took the picture. So, like, obviously, again, fence. He's on the other side. Packed crowd in front of the fence. And so I was just like trying to take a picture with him, and a lot of people, they just take pictures. They don't give a shit if they're in the picture or not. Literally, one person had a Canon, like one of the big Canon cameras. That's why couldn't I figure that word out? Anyway, so big Canon camera. Probably you hold it like this, and he had it up above the webcam, or above the camera. So he had it up over the crowds, just snapping, and you heard him go tick. And I was like, what? What's the point of doing that when you're not actually in the picture? So like some people do that just to get like sell it to like a publishing company or like a news company or something like that. But it's not even a good picture. It's just them. It's just the athlete taking pictures with other people. What's the point of having a picture of that? That's so stupid. Anyway, so yeah. So I didn't get a picture with him, but it was me and this, I'm just going to say, black guy. I'm just describing what he looked like. So I'm not trying to be racist or anything. And so he was like, Powell. And so he got the picture, and so Powell actually took the camera from him and did like a selfie, and so everybody was like, of course it was Powell and the guy who gave the phone, and then me. So I was just like, so yeah, I took that picture. Well, there was that picture that I was in with Powell, but I didn't find the guy afterwards, so I couldn't get the picture from him, which was kind of annoying. But he said, oh my god, dude, your face is so cool. So yeah, that was fun. And then Usain was the person I wanted to see most, but that was obviously the hardest person to see because there was so many people. He literally, it was packed, and people were crazy. There were crazy people trying to take pictures of him and stuff like that. So he stopped from where I was. So I was actually sitting at the finish line, and yeah, I was sitting at the finish line, which was great seats. And so he just walked around to the other side of the stadium and took a picture with every single person. And so like over time, if you had a camera, like, and recording the whole process of him walking and taking pictures with everybody, the crowd came down to the stand, like the bottom of the stadium, and then they slowly disappeared. So if you like sped up the camera, there would be like people going down and then they slowly going off as he walks across. But we never got a picture with him. Dad took a picture of him, but again, there's no point of taking a picture of him when you're not in the picture. So, yeah. But, yeah, it's, I got to see him run. I got to see him up front, in a way, I guess. And, yeah, so, that was a fantastic moment. So, yeah, I've never actually tried to go into the athletics. I didn't get bored of it, I just stopped because athletics, like, back when I was doing athletics, it was little athletics. So I've actually got a picture. You know what, I'm gonna get that picture. So even though I've only got 18 minutes of recording left, well, 18 minutes of recording altogether, I'm just gonna do some extra stuff. So this is me when I was 6. Look at me. You can nearly see the camera's reflection. Look how cute I was. So yeah, that was me when I was 6. Put that there, that is really dusty. This is probably more dusty. So yeah, Little Athletics Club 2002 to 2013, under 6 boys, I came first. And of course, it's a small trophy, but I mean, I was 6, so I held it with 2 hands. But yeah, so 100 meter sprint, 100 meter sprint, of what I remember, and I nearly didn't get the trophy because we didn't know I won. So yeah, that was really cool, and yeah, that was a really cool moment of my life. Always show that off to people when they walk in to my bureau. So yeah, that's how good I was back then. And so another thing I had to show off was this. So it's a t-shirt, like full t-shirt, but you don't need to see the full part of it. You just need to see the bottom because they screwed up the frickin'... Look at that, right? So that's what you see at the front. That's what you see at the front, and then people can't read it. So like it flips over, which is the worst thing ever. So if you don't know what the yellow thing is, that's Bolt. That's Usain Bolt doing his move. But like, I mean, I'd love to show that off to people when I'm like in the city or whatever, but my arm is down here, so it's blocking. So there's like, it's the worst placing, but it's a fantastic shirt anyway. So yeah, and yeah, so I don't know what else to talk about really with Nitro Athletics. It was really fun. There were 3 nights. I only went 1 night because my dad was not able to go to all of them. There are so many Mass Effect wallpapers right now. Yeah, so he wasn't able to go to the other 2 because he had work and stuff like that, so I didn't want to not waste my money, but I didn't want to go because he actually paid for me, so if I went, I would have to use money. As you do. So, yeah, not quite sure what else to say about that one. That was all, really. I'm not sure how long I've been recording for, but yeah, Nitro Athletics was fantastic. The Bolt All-Stars won. Australia came second because that's how good our athletes are. And yeah, we actually came close second. Close second? It was very close. I think it was 10 points maybe? Which was a lot. Like, you don't get 1 point, you get 10 points. That's the equivalent type thing. So yeah, not quite sure what else to say. That's kind of annoying. I'm going to be editing this on me going like, shit, I needed to put that in. But yeah, so that's all, really. Next week, I might talk about, unless something else extremely cool happens, I might just talk about the difference between women's football and men's football, because my first game of the season, like umpiring in the season, was a women's one, and so I'm used to men and playing with men, umpiring men. Now I'm going to women, so it's a complete change. Well, I'm not going to women, they've just got a game. So yeah, I might talk about that next week or whatever. So I'll just have, if I don't have a story to tell, I will do something else special that's not a game, it's just something personal or whatever. Not quite sure what, but yeah, so that's what Saturday is going to be. So yeah, thanks guys for watching, hope you enjoyed that. I've got no links, so like my page on Facebook, follow me on Twitter, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.